resources, or, you know, so 50, 100, so 4 times 4, 28 Zerglings right there, which which would be just as effective against mass stalkers as spine crawlers would, but they're also mobile. So again, just like last, or not again, here we go. We already have the Colossus out. Kota has opted to really be aggressive in his upgrading, and that's really going to be good because it looks like Devil does not. As you can see, that Colossus absolutely tears through those buildings. One thing he does have to watch out with that Colossus is it is getting kind of close. It is taking a lot of damage there, but it looks like he is able to save it. But at this point, it hasn't been doing damage for quite some time, so it's really needed. And it looks like Kota was actually able to hold that off. I was really surprised. I thought he was going to be able to. I thought Devil was going to be able to push through. So now Devil's in a very, very bad spot. He has no infestors. Moreover, he has no spire. So he's really hurting right now. He's behind on tech. He's behind. Maybe not in. I don't believe he's behind in resources. No, so his resources are essentially the same. But if you look, I mean, Kota is just aggressively expanding. Is just holding on to this, getting a lot of huge upgrades for his units. And here we go. Here comes another Devil's push. This is going to be really hard, I think, for Devil to be able to stop it. He is going to be able to drop that Colossus, which is big, but again, he's really taking a lot of damage from those Colossus and those Stalkers. Looks like Kota is opting to back up into this newly formed base, which has all sorts of cannons and defenses and another robotics facility on the way. So even though he did back up when he probably could have beaten off that push, it's just as well because he does have quite a few very upgraded units now, and he has a very strong position in that center. So that's a very good thing to have. And now with that extra robotics facility that's also in the center, he's going to be able to hold on. Probably going to be able to hold on to that. Devil does finally have his creep tumors out, which is very good, very important for Zerg for movement. He's going to probably attack, and unfortunately, I think he's going to get melted, but that's okay. So here comes the Colossus tearing through those ground units. Really not much that Devilsadvice is going to do that. That's a really big, hard loss there. The air units are still not out. There's really not much, I think, that Devil's going to be able to do at this point in time to recover from this, because Kota simply has more production, more economy. At this point, I'm not sure if Devilsadvice is going to be able to take this back. He might be able to get the Spire out in time, but now we have 4 Colossus. And not only do we have 4 Colossus, but we have 3 damage upgrades. So those Colossus hit for 21 2 times. So they're hitting for 42 damage every time they attack in an area, which is just going to absolutely devastate these unupgraded Hydralisks. They are going to just disappear. Similarly, the Roaches are not going to stand up very long against these Colossus. So Kota is, I think, seeing the fact that he just has an overwhelming force at this point, and he's looking to make use of it. As you can see, they are just absolutely melting the Zerg forces, and it looks like we'll be moving on to game number 3. So, good game, guys, and as always, if you like what you see, one important thing to note is Mutalisks are great against Stalkers in massive numbers. But if you don't have the massive numbers, you just can't. But anyway, as always, if you like what you see, please subscribe and rate. Thanks for watching.